Mm-mm-mm. Hey y'all, hey! What's up, my people? Y'all already know who it is. It's me, the one and only Make Sense of Maker Creations LLC. Yeah, put the business on it, the respect on my name. You feel me? Okay? And this is Let's Make It Make Sense, episode 28, and we're gonna be talking about love and long distance, babe. We're gonna be talking about love and long distance. And I got some stuff in store for y'all. Like I really do. So y'all already know how we do this. We're gonna let some people come in. We're gonna let some people join. We're gonna let some people join the chat. We're gonna let them come to me. Come to me. And then we're gonna get started. All right. I'm gonna send out some invitations and then we're gonna go from there. Okay. Okay. Love you. I just love you guys. Just love you guys so much. Right. All right. I would invite him. I'm gonna send it anyways. Just so. He's already there though. All right. I'm gonna send out like 15, 16 invites. All right. We're gonna send those out and then I'm gonna repost. Right. I'm not gonna repost it. Cheyenne's gonna repost it because she's in here. Thank ya. Love ya. Sissy poo. Alright. And I don't know if I'll be live the whole hour. If I'm not gonna be live the whole hour, we're gonna figure it out as we go along, okay? We're gonna figure it out as we go along. So, once again, we're going to be talking about loving long distance, okay? And this one is kind of personal. This is a personal topic, right? Because, girl, when I tell y'all, I be having to Google it because I be trying to make sure that I'm not crazy. Because I be crazy sometimes. But I'm going to be shout out this time, okay? All right, so like always, welcome back to Let's Make It Make Sense. And I love each and every one of y'all who's always here, that's always showing up, that watches every episode and subscribes to my YouTube. Have your notification bells turned on, baby, because I drop these twice a week. All right, just making sure y'all heard me on that. Okay, so and this episode is today. This episode is for anyone who loves someone that you can't touch every day. Anyone who falls asleep on FaceTime. Anyone who knows exactly what time it is where their person is. or even without looking at a clock. Like, you just know. Like, I'm like, you're like 2 hours behind me. My sister 2 hours behind me. He's on the same time frame as me, so I don't really have to, do too much guessing. Nigga, if it's 7:59 here, it's 7:59 there. So I ain't got to worry about that. But today we're going to be talking about loving from afar, long distance relationships, the ones people doubt, the ones people say couldn't be me. Y'all couldn't be me ass bitches. Excuse my language because I be trying not to cuss on here. It's me though. I'm her. I'm she. I'm them. I'm one of those. Okay. And I be doing it. So we going to talk about it. Okay. And, the ones that everybody like warned you about. Because everybody tried to tell me like, oh, I don't know how you could do it. It's such a hard thing. Like I could barely trust somebody that live across the street from me. How can you trust somebody that's over estimation 15 hours away? We'll just say something like that. Right? And I'm like, maybe they got phones and planes. What you talking about? If you want it, bark if you want it. Roof, I do. I roof, bitch. I want it. So I'm gonna go get it, okay? All right. But we're not going. We going loan it back in because, like y'all know, I be going off on tangents. But that's what I'm saying. So, but nobody tells you or teaches you like how you can survive it. So that's what this is about. This is like to help my girlies, my lover girls, my lover boys that have it in them, that can maintain, that is strong enough, okay, to have a long distance relationship. Because loving long distance is not for the weak, baby. It's not. It's not. Okay. Because, listen, let me tell y'all something. Because who gonna do me something? Nobody. But loving long distance is not just about missing someone. It's about trusting without seeing. like communicating without touching, fighting without the resolution of like hugs and kisses, and loving without a routine. Like you gotta be tough. You gotta be built to work tough, babe. Cause it's like you're having like, okay, prime example. The other day I had a shit day. Shit day. I got into it with my stepdad. I got into it with my mom's. Like, and I genuinely, like, I just wanted a hug from my person. And my person is hours away. So I couldn't get a hug. I couldn't get my hug. But it's not like, and then you gotta like be able to trust yourself and them at the same time. Girl, we gonna get into it. I'm gonna break it down. And like, we're gonna get there. Just let me get back to where I was at. So like, and that's like, cause it's truly like a beautiful thing. And it can break some people. Like I said, this is not for the weak, folks. This is not for the weak, baby. You can't be weak. Talking about some you love somebody from hours and hours and hours across the country or across the world, the other side of the planet, the state. They might as well be in fucking Neptune from you when you're having a bad day. But you know, I'm okay. I'm strong. I can do it. I'm doing it. Shit. Okay. All right. So today we're gonna be unpacking that. We're going to talk about what actually makes long distance relationships work, why some couples thrive and others fall completely apart. Y'all weak motherfuckers. The emotional challenges that nobody wants to talk about, how to stay connected when life pulls you apart, and how to know when love is enough versus when distance is becoming damaging. Because I do feel like having a long distance relationship for too long is too fucking much. I do believe that. Like, I feel like at some point, you gotta kind of close the distance. You gotta close the distance. You gotta come together as one. But I feel like in the beginning, intermediate stages and stuff like that, everything's fine then. But we'll get to that. We're gonna dive deep into this, okay? If you're in a long distance relationship, then this episode of Let's Make It Make Sense is definitely for you. If you've been in one, this episode might help you heal from something that you are still dealing with. And if you thinking about maybe you want to try it, okay, this might save you because it might give you all the good, like the pros and cons of it to make you decide whether or not it's really something you want to do. Because you got to be prepared for it. It's not something that I would just say anybody could just jump into. Because I do know some people whose love languages are like physical touch and this, that, and the third. And for them, like something like this is probably too hard. You know, that or they gonna be on a plane every other week. Every other week, baby, you gonna be on a plane. You gonna be zoom, zoom, zoom. Yep. You gotta be strong for this, okay? Dead ass. You gotta be strong for this. All right. Okay. So take a deep breath, y'all. Breathe in, breathe out. Woo-saw with me, y'all. Okay? Because I'm going to be tart sometimes, and I'm going to be deep sometimes, and I'll be laughing, and I might even cry. It all depends on where we go with this, because I never know. We buckle up, beach, because we in for a ride. Okay? And let's talk about loving from long distance. Okay? And we're going to start with the reality checks. Okay? Because sometimes that's what people need to think about, the reality of the situation. All right, so let's start with something that's a little bit honest, okay? Long distance is not romantic all the time. It's not cute. Not all the time. It's frustrating. It gets a little lonely. It's emotionally demanding. And people glamorize it. Like, absence makes the heart grow fonder, and distance doesn't matter if the love is real, but that's not like the full truth of it. It's really not, because baby, distance doesn't just test love. Like it tests your patience, it tests your trust, it tests your insecurities, it tests your emotional maturity. And your ability to communicate clearly when you're hurting. Because, like, ultimately, like, you gotta think about it, right? Okay, think, like, for real. I had trust issues with people that used to live a county over from me. That's like 45 minutes. Right. Like, bitch, I couldn't trust you down the street. And now I'm over here just throwing my trust out there like, nigga, you ain't gonna hurt my feelings this game. I'm creating pressure from 11 hours away. Like, that's how I feel. You know, I'm the shit. So, but no, it's really like something that you gotta be built for it. Like I said, built for it tough. Because it's when you're apart, like, and you don't get like the physical reassurance and the spontaneous moments and the emotional closeness without the effort. Everything becomes like intentional. Like everything you do, you have to do it with purpose. When you got to think it through. You can't just bullshit. Nothing like this. Like you don't like fall into connection. Like you genuinely create it. Like you create your bond with whoever your person is, because like you don't have like the regular natural shit that you would do. Like it's not like we going on dates every week, or like I can just come to your house whenever I feel like it. Like I can't just see you tomorrow if I wanted to. So like you gotta actually put effort into it, and that's when you'll be able to tell like if it will work for you. For me, like that's it, because I need to know like I'm a busy person as it is. Like I work 50. I love telling y'all this. I work 59 hours a week, baby. If I'm making time for you, you're a priority. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I work 59 hours a week, and then I spend the other remaining hours of the week doing my business, my content creation, and everything else. And I'm a busy motherfucker. But if I'm making time for you, baby, then you got to make time for me, and you got to love me the way I love you, or else I'm going to fight you. Oh, my goodness. We're going to talk about that later. One of my artists just dropped a new song, and I can't wait to play it for y'all later. But we'll get to that. That's nothing to do with what we're talking about. And like I said, so you create the relationship, like you create the emotion connections and all that good stuff. And that's why long distance reveals who is emotionally available, who is consistent, who can love without being constantly fed presence, and who only thrives from convenience of existence. I am not the type of person that is only going to talk to somebody because it's convenient. There's people that live 3 blocks away from me that would love for me to give them a call back that I would never speak to. I don't even talk to them when I see them outside. I don't know. Like I said, you make your person your priority. If it's something you genuinely want, you're going to make sure that it happens. Like it's that plain and simple. Distance does expose patterns very quickly. So if you're in your relationship will only work. It's not your relationship only works when it's easy. It will fall apart when it's hard. So like, y'all want me to restate that again? I'm gonna do it again. So this exposes patterns very quickly. Okay. If your relationship only works when it's easy, it will fall apart when shit gets hard. Okay. Because if I'm mad and I have no other way of getting in touch with you, I'm going to downward spiral and post 1,000 Instagram posts about how if you didn't fucking want me, you gonna let me alone. You know? I'm hard. My motherfucking feelings. I ain't got time for that shit. Period. But like, nah. It's not always going to be easy. It's not. There's going to be times where it's just like it feels like you're not seeing eye to eye, and it's like for a regular relationship, like, you know, one where you could see them whenever you feel like it, you can like fix a lot of your problems by being face to face, and like having that conversation. But when you don't have that access to do it, it's like okay, now I have to rely on your reassurance and my understanding and having the capacity to comprehend, like, okay, I was upset, but why was I really upset? Was it really that big of a deal? What was going on? What's the truth behind the matter? What was the real situation? And going from there. And going from there. Sorry, y'all. Somebody was calling me and it got on my nerves because they know what I do every time at this time of night. Why are they calling me? That's disrespectful. Anywho. Uh, let's talk about failure. Why long distance relationships fail, why they don't succeed for everybody, okay? Because they are not random, all right? Long distance doesn't end due to space, they end due to emotional neglect, miscommunication, inconsistent efforts, and insecurities, unmanaged, and unspoken resentments. This is a big one here, okay? This is a big one here. That unspoken resentments, okay? And here's like the super biggest one. Communication becomes an obligation and not connection. Um when the calls feel forced, when the texts aren't like they feel like they're routine. When you're talking, you're not feeling a connection. You're just feeling like, oh, this is just something I have to do because if I don't do it, they're going to snap or something like that, you know. Like they don't like either one person loses interest in it and then the other person is like feeling like if they don't have it, like their whole world's going to fall apart. Ah, it's a part of my day, okay? This is my life now. But I'm okay with that. So conversations turn into like, what are you doing? How's your day? Same. Okay. Talk to you later. Like it's rest. You're not talking about anything. You're not sharing no details about your life anymore. I don't know what the fuck you were really doing today. Was your day really okay? Did you eat fucking breakfast? Like, are you starved? Like, did you talk to your mom? Did you go see your cousin? Did you go out with your bestie friends? Did you get drunk last night and go to some bitch's house? Like, I need to know. You know, that's where, you know, like I said, insecurities come into place and shit like that too. These are all things. These are all things that people be dealing with. But ultimately, the connection, your whole relationship is based on communication. From your love and long distance, babe. If y'all ain't talking about it, if you're not speaking on it and you're holding it in and you're just like, oh, it's okay to work its way out. It's not. Because how the fuck he supposed to know or she supposed to know how you really feel if you're not saying nothing? I'm not a mind reader. I'm not Professor X. I don't know what's going on in your head. You have to tell me, like, and the intimacy, like, at that point begins to slowly bleed out. Like, it's no longer like y'all are close, like y'all are becoming closer through it. Because I feel like the relationship can grow stronger if you are communicating properly. Like, but if you're not, you're just gonna be like a little vampire sucking it dry, making it feel like it's forced. I don't force my ponytails, y'all. I slick them back and put on a wig. What I look like forces somebody to be in my life that don't want to be a part of it. You feel me? So it gets to the point where it's always like, you know, I'm only talking about right now why they fail. And then we'll talk about the successes afterwards. Okay? Like, there's always the one person that's trying harder than the other. So if in these cases, it's when you feel you're the only one who's initiating anything. When effort is unequal, resentments begin to grow. The love cannot survive long distance on one engine. So like you gotta be putting in the same type of effort, babe. You gotta both be trying. Like, you gotta both kind of want it. Like, not even kind of. You have to absolutely want it. Like, so sometimes distance, while for some people distance, like, you know, it could build the relationship. For other people, it will pull them apart. Like, honestly, I would say this is the first time I've actually really tried, like, a serious long distance relationship. I am a clinky bear, koala bear type of person. You know, I be wanting to be in my person's skin. So if I can't be in your skin, then I want you on the phone with me all day, every day. As long as I can be on the phone with you. And if not, I just want some form of communication in place of it. So, like, you know, it takes literally 13 seconds to say, hey, I'm going to be at work all day. I might be busy. So if I'm slow replying to you or I don't answer your calls, this is what I'm doing. Boom, bang, boom, pow, bang. My whole day could be saved by that fucking 13-second text. Because now I don't have to worry about nothing. Because now I fucking know what you're doing. Even if you're fucking lying to me, at least you fucking said something to me. It's not me spiraling down a fucking hill, an avalanche in my brain, trying to figure out what the fuck happened because I can't get in touch with you for 6 days. And I can't just pull up on you. I got to take off from work and drive 1,000,000 hours away or get on a plane to come see you. I don't want to stress like that. Don't hurt my feelings. Okay? But there's no need. There's no need. There's no need for dating. Okay, like I said, we're talking about the failures. We're not talking about the successes. I'm just going on a tangent at times because this is stuff that's crossed my mind a couple times. Just bear with me. We go, y'all. We in for a bumpy ride. Okay, so when there's no plans, there's no timeline. There's no light at the end of the tunnel. Like for me, the light at the end of my tunnel is I'm going. I'm taking a trip. I'm going for 5 days, baby. I'm going. So for me, I got something I'm looking forward to. So I know, like, okay, so right now, yeah, I'm crazy right now. I'm being even more crazy for 5 days, and then I'm gonna cry, and then I'm gonna come home, and then I'm gonna set another time that we gonna do it again. So, and that knowing that there's like something planned, like, okay, so yeah, I might not be able to see you every day for a month, 2-3 months, but I know that at some point I'm going to be able to spend that time with you and do whatever it is that we want to do. And it's going to be fucking great. So like, I feel like that is a big thing. Like I said, like for some people, long distance doesn't work because it continues to be long distance the entire time. I'm not about to date you long distance for a fucking year and never see your face. That's crazy. It's crazy. That's no. No. Mm-mm. You mean to tell me in 365 days you ain't have 2 days off where you could have got on a motherfucking plane and came and hugged my face and kissed my cheek and rubbed my forehead and grabbed my booty cheeks? No, absolutely not. I don't believe you. That's a lie. You didn't want to. That's what that was. You didn't want to, and don't fucking lie to me and tell me that you did, because you didn't. I'm just saying. Because if you want it, you're going to make it happen. Like I said, your person should be a priority to you. You're making time for them. They're making time for you. This is long distance. This is solely like all you have is communication. So if you're going to fucking lie to me, then you should have left me the fuck alone. But that's not my case. That's not my case. That's not my case. To be honest, he on the phone right now. I'm FaceTime. I see him face while I'm talking to y'all. Anyways, if you don't know when you're going to be together, your nervous system will never rest. Like, you're going to panic all the time. It'll be like, when is this going to happen? Please. Like, just like chemicals in your brain and in your body that is released by being... Like, did you know that cuddling can literally save your life? Did you know that? I just saw the study about it. And I'm just like, I need cuddles. That's what's wrong with me. I'm going to get me some. And who's going to do me something? Nobody. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah. And insecurities going unchecked. Let me break this one down for you, all right? let's dig into this part right here, okay? So not knowing who they're with, what they're doing, who's in their environment, and if the communication isn't transparent. Transparency is a big part of this. Your mind will be filled with blanks and fears. Guess what? Who gonna do me some? Because I'm crazy. Because if you don't tell me what's going on, I'll make it up. I'll make it up in my head, and I believe what the fuck I told myself. Baby, yes I will. So if I text you and you don't text me back in a reasonable amount of time, that is, I'm liable to continue to text you because what the fuck is going on in your life that's so important that you can't text me back, and I'm supposed to be your whole fucking happiness and your whole fucking world. I need to know what's going on, right? But if I text you and say, hey, I'm on my way to work, I'm going to be at work from X to Z, and you can give me a call here, XYZ, blah, blah, blah. Okay? I'm just being transparent with you. Okay? So I'm off on Sundays. It's just speaking about me. Give me all life example. Okay? So I'm off on Sundays. So I would want to let you know what I'm doing on my off day, right? So I say, hey, I got invited to an event with my brother and his friends. And I'm going to be doing my podcast and interviewing some of the male artists that are there. I don't drink, I don't smoke, but I'm going to be in somebody's bar. I just want you to know that that's what I'm going to be doing. So if I don't answer your calls between X and Z, this is why, this is what I was doing. Clock this, right? So now I've been transparent about what I'm doing. But, you know, because people have their own past traumas, right? Speaking of them, other people, they could react very poorly to that and be like, bitch, no, you're not. You're not going out there. You ain't going out. You're going to be at home like you always are on Sunday. After you're going to go see Jesus and go back to your bed. Right? But that's because they haven't completely healed from their own past traumas and other people have let them down. So they want to push what happened in the past onto you. I'm so glad this is not my life. I'm so glad this is not my life. But this is what people have to go through. And that is a problem. So you have to be at least working on the past traumas you've experienced in your past relationships, because you can't let them linger into a long distance relationship at all. Not even a little bit. Because baby, if I blamed you for every person that hurt my feelings in the past, this shit ain't gonna work. Because I don't trust them, and that means I can't trust you, and you're too fucking far away from me to have to feel like I can't trust you. Yeah. But I'm so glad. Like, once again, not my life. Not my life. I love it over here. Baby, when I say I'm tender. Tender, falling off the bone. Glock, boom! I was trying not to say it, but I said it anyways. All right. So, like, because of that, because of the insecurities going unchecked, because of there's no end date to how long this relationship is and everything else, it will begin to make these people grow separately. So sometimes this does not make you closer. I touched on this a little bit going back into it. It makes them different. Like different routines, different priorities, different emotional needs. And suddenly they become strangers trying to stay in love through a screen. And at that point, I'm sorry, it's over. Like, I don't think I've ever experienced, I've never experienced it. Like I said, this is absolutely the first time I've ever tried this in life. I'm normally a needy person. I'm normally a super clingy person. I'm normally somebody who doesn't have anything else to worry about but the person that I'm with. But currently in my life, I've been healing. So I've been working on me a whole lot. And I got so much stuff going on that I'm not completely consumed by just my relationship, Do I get terrified at times? Yes. But that's just because I'm a super lover girl, guys. I'm a lover girl. Can I get a heart hand for that? Because I'm a lover girl, y'all. But that's just what it is. And there's so many things that could actually make your relationship work too. And you gotta look at the good stuff, guys. You can't just think about how it can fall apart. You gotta look at the good stuff too, okay? All right, and I'm gonna get into that now. All right, so there's so many ways for it to be successful, and that's because some couples just because some couples don't survive long distance, it's not everybody. So some people, they find strength through it, okay? So here's what separates the thriving relationships from the dying ones. Clear commitment. You both know what you're doing, why you're doing it, and what it's headed to. No ambiguity, no ambiguity, no emotional freelancing, communication with depth, not just updates, real talks, hard talks, emotional talks. Questions like, what are you struggling with lately? Do you feel secure in us? What do you need more of from me? And has anything been heavy on your heart? Is there anything bothering you? Like rituals, routines. Create a routine with your person, okay? So for me, is if I'm going to sleep, you're going to sleep. Even if I don't care if you're playing your game, but your face needs to be on my screen, timing me, so that I can go night night. That's mine. I need that. That's just, it makes me feel better. You don't even have to talk to me. I'm fine with that. But your face needs to be on the screen so I go to sleep. And don't let me fall into the dark void of your blankets either. Because I don't like the dark. And I scream that too at night. It's not dark in my room. It's dark in your room. Take me out the dark. Get me from behind this pillow. I can't see your face. Okay. But create routines. Good morning messages, night calls, weekly FaceTime dates, shared playlists, coffee over videos, and on Sunday mornings, like just anything. Like you can make it work. I think I want a movie night. I don't want a scary movie though, so we're gonna have to work something out with that. He likes scary movies. I hate scary movies. And he's not here to hold me, so I don't want to watch them by myself. Consistency creates safety.
You ain't got no choice. You don't got no choice.
I don't have no choice.
Nope.
Right. Ooh, not watching no scary movie by myself. He gonna have to wait till I'm down there to get me to watch one. Okay. And then consistency creates safety, guys. That's what I was saying. I got a choice. I'm so scared of scary movies. Lord, there be demons coming through. All right. Intentional intimacy. Okay. So emotional intimacy matters more than physical intimacy right now. So with that being said, like vulnerability is your affection. Listening is your touch. So y'all want me to say that again? I'm going to say it again, right? Vulnerability is your affection and listening is your touch because you are so far away. So that's what you have and you're going to work with it. You're going to make it fucking work. Okay. All right. And talk about it. Like your fears, your dreams, your past wounds, the future that you want together. Y'all, I promise y'all, I didn't plan everything out. I got it all planned. I know how it's going to work. Everything. I planned the whole thing. The whole thing. Not all of it. Because some of the details he has to kind of agree to. Because if he doesn't, then it's just, me being delusional. But I planned a lot of it. I did. Like, I already know. I know what date I want to get married. I know all that stuff. I got it all planned out. Everything. I got it written downstairs. I do. I'm not showing y'all. But that's my business, not yours. Who gonna do me something? Nobody. Like I said, what they do. Individual fulfillment as well is a huge thing. So long distance your relationship, like I said, your relationship shouldn't be your whole world. I just told y'all, I have so much stuff going on for myself that it's like, I don't have to be completely consumed by it. At times though, do I crash out? Like if I'm done with work and I don't got nothing up at the house and I don't got no streams to do, I didn't edit it on my stuff and you supposed to be in on my phone call. What the fuck is you doing? What are you doing? Hey, who's gonna do me something? You're supposed to be loving me. What's going on? But sometimes, like, then I get a little crazy. But other than that, no, I have so much stuff going on that it's like I'm good. Like, and I feel like you and your partnership both have your own things going on in your life. So you're two individuals coming together as a whole, not one broken person and another broken person trying to come together and put a bunch of little broken ass pieces together. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. Y'all supposed to be having some type of sense. Right. Okay. And otherwise, your person will become your emotional oxygen, and and that's not love. That's dependency. I am not a codependent person. Okay, but I can't breathe when you I suffocate when you're away from me. So much love you take from me. I'm going out of my mind. Let me stop. Oh, y'all, I'm having way too much fun with this conversation. I really am. So overcoming the hardest parts of this would be like, let's get into like the real pain of the long distance relationship. It ultimately would be like the loneliness, like missing someone physically does something to you, to your heart. Like, you see couples in public and it hurts. You sleep alone and it hurts. Let it hurt. Suppressing headaches turn into emotional numbness, and talking about it, name it and release it. The jealousy, girl. I'm not a jealous person. I'm territorial. Okay, speaking for me, but jealousy is a thing because distance breeds imagination. Let's see, bitch. One time I saw something happening, I'm gonna believe what I said, and I said what I said, and I seen that hurt. I said my dream. My dream said that you cheated on me in my dream, so now I need Oreos and some chocolate ice cream DoorDash to my house because I'm upset, and you didn't really do it, but my brain said you did, so now I'm upset. But that has nothing to do with you, right? Okay. The key is to control. Is not to control, but it's clarity. So talk about it openly, your boundaries, your expectation, and your fears. And jealousy dies in the presence of communication. So, like, really, like I keep saying with this, guys, communication is the biggest thing. Like, if you're talking about it, it can be worked through and you can keep pushing forward. If you don't talk, if you're just going to stare at each other on the phone and not talk about anything absolutely at all, and then it's not going to work. It's not. Because you have your own expectations. The person has their own expectations. If y'all don't come together as a whole and express what you both need out of the relationship, it is kind of doomed. It's going to fail. It's going to crumble. It's falling straight down. It's going straight down the pit. Okay? And then there's like different schedules. So time zones do take a big part in it. Like I said, that's not my issue. Not my issue. It can still closeness if you let them. Instead of we'll talk whenever, you have to set times. Prioritize your connection. That way you prioritize the way you would prioritize your connection the way you would prioritize your work. Like if you got to go to work every day from 7 to 3, then make sure that when you get home after you get settled, then you know that from 4 to 8 y'all gonna do whatever y'all gonna do. Like you just gotta make sure that your partner knows that they're a priority, just like you would want them to make you feel like you're a priority as well. Emotional distance. Sometimes you're talking but you feel far away, so that's when you don't pull away but you lean in. So in these moments you would tell your partner that you were like, hey, I feel like you're kind of distant lately. I'm gonna need some more emotional closeness right now. I miss you. Honestly, like it just brings you back to where you need to be. And these are things that you gotta be built for, tough to do. I'm not gonna lie, like this shit is tough. Okay, bracket. Right.
Yeah, the thing that holds my
Wire. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll talk about that later. I'm so sick of them brackets breaking. She got $3,400 worth of metal in her mouth. Another conversation for another day. Back to this long distance. Loving long distance is what we're talking about today. Yeah, it will bring you back together, and you have to genuinely want it though. You have to put the effort in. And if you're trying by yourself, like I said at the beginning, that's part of the reason why shit fails. But if you guys are both trying and you both genuinely want it, and you're not like the one person knows that they're not in it alone, like you can make it work. Like you guys just have to. You gotta put some work in. It works if you work it. Just like if you go to church. Yeah, and if God's in it, they really gonna work, okay? Because Jesus be just doing his thing. Anywho, when to stay and when to let go. I don't like this part of the conversation because it's different for everybody, and I still feel like it's something that people need to know. So guys, take some notes, okay? If you're thinking about getting into a long distance relationship, if you're currently in one, if you've been in one before and don't understand why your feelings are still hurt because it ended, get out the way you got. This is the stuff that I feel like people need to know. So here's the hardest truth. Not all long distance relationships are meant to be permanent. Love is not enough if you're always anxious, you're always insecure, always trying to prove yourself, always lonely, even when you're talking. Like, I'm on phone with you and I feel like I'm in this room by myself. Like, can you make me feel like we are two pieces of the pot, baby? Because like I said, I want to be in your skin. Love should feel safe. It should be reciprocal and it should be intentional. Ask yourself, do I feel prioritized? Do I feel emotionally seen? Are we working towards the same future? Is effort matched or being begged for? Baby, that one right there. Don't make me beg. That bark if you want a roof. Don't make me beg. I'm not a dog. Don't make me beg. Staying just because you love someone is not the same as staying because you are loved well. I think that's a big part too. I don't think you should hang on to somebody just because you care about them, especially if you're not being treated the way that you believe that you deserve to be treated. I think as long as you're receiving the love that you know you deserve and the other person is receiving the love that they deserve, then it's okay. But if that's not the case, then I do think it is okay to be like, all right, I love you and I'm putting in all this work and I'm trying as hard as I can, but it doesn't feel like you love me the way that I feel like don't stop doing what you did in the beginning. Like that shit really matters. Like you can't go from calling me every day to ghosting me for 3 weeks or whatever. Like you can't stop asking me if I ate or stuff like that. It's little shit like that you can't just stop. Don't do that. Like it's just shit that I like that you did. Like don't make me smile for fucking 5 hours straight because every song you play just make me feel like I'm supposed to be like the specialist girl in the whole wide world. And then not me doing that. Like shit. Make me smile that smile I ain't smiled in years. Shit, make me giggle. Y'all, I really do. I love it over here, y'all. I'm super tender. I be falling off the bone. I can't wait to take my trip. Okay, where was I at? Okay, is the effort matched or is it being begged for? And staying because you love someone and they don't love you back is not a good idea. All right, tap the screen, babe. Tap the screen. Thank you. Love ya. Where was I at? There you go. And distance does not excuse inconsistency. Distance does not excuse emotional absence. Distance does not justify neglect. If you're holding on to the relationship alone, it's already over. And that was something else that I feel like people should know. Because like I just said, it needs to be a team effort, babe. It needs to be both of us, not just one of us. Not just me, me by myself. No, it's not how that works. All right? It has to be both of us. We have to both be putting in some type of effort. Otherwise, I'm in this shit by myself, and I don't like it, and that's ghetto. Loving with courage is like a real big thing. And like, let me get you guys to understand this, right? Like, loving at a distance is brave. It is choosing someone without proximity, to the loyalty without situation, to the commitment without physical reassurance, to taking strength. That takes strength. Like, it does. It really does. You got to be strong to be able to do that. But never confuse the struggle with, like, sacrifice. Okay? Like, love can stretch you and not shrink you. If your relationship is grounded and honest and intentional, then distance distance becomes temporary. And if your heart is breaking more than building, then then love is asking you to listen. Whether you stay or you walk away, do it with courage, okay? Because you deserve to love, and the love that feels close, even when it's miles away, okay? And I just feel like that is something that everybody needs to know, okay? Genuinely, I do. All right, we still got 10 minutes left, so don't go nowhere, all right? And, hold on. I'm texting my mom back real quick. Okay. So I do want to give you guys a little bit of like the psychology behind it, right? The psychology of distance. This one. Okay, so there is something biologically unsettling about being emotionally bonded to somebody that you can't physically access, right? Like you can't. I can't just grab you, hug you, and squeeze you and love you whenever I want to. So like it's kind of unsettling. All right, so your brain wants reassurance through proximity. Touch lowers cortisol levels, and physical presence soothes fear. But with long distance, all of that is taken away. So now your nervous system is like, it's working in fully, like, it's overtime. It's like stressed. It's like screaming for a fucking cuddle. And you can't get it. So, like, love becomes a mental exercise instead of a physical experience. And that's why it feels more anxious. Like, people feel more anxious in long distance relationships. I had anxiety before this shit, so I'm okay. You know, I can balance it. I drink a lot of caffeine anyways. I barely sleep. It's okay. But if you're like an overthinker, you overthink text and you read messages and you're memorizing patterns and you notice like energy shifts. I am that girl. Shit, that's all that. Cause what you mad at me for? Who gonna do me something? What you do? Tell me the truth. But because connection is now the interpretation of not just that, but it's like everything. Like, because you don't have that physical presence in that part of everything going on, it gets a little bit harder. So you start decoding your love through tones of like punctuation, delays, silences. And the scariest part is that when something feels off, you don't get that instant emotional resolution. Like, you gotta sit there and wait. You sit with uncertainty. Like, you gotta process it through. And uncertainty is one of the most emotional, exhausting states for a human body can ever freaking be in. Okay? So here's a story moment, right? Boom. I'm gonna give you guys a story. Alright, so you wake up. You check your phone. No good morning text today. Excuse me. The audacity, right? And then suddenly your mind starts spiraling. Like, are they mad at me? Are they losing interest? Did something happen? What's wrong? So a single moment can shift your entire emotional day. So now I didn't woke up. I'm supposed to be getting ready for work. I don't see my good morning text, or you hung up on me on FaceTime before I got up. That's disrespectful too. Because why you hang up on me? Your phone better be dead. Okay. Yeah, like I said, who gonna do me some? Nobody. Whoop-de-doo. And that single moment can like shift your entire day. Like, it can change everything. It's like, man, I thought I was supposed to be getting up. I'm supposed to be like, good morning. How you doing? What's your day going? What you about to do? I can't do that now. I can't do that now. Because you hung up on me. Why you hang up on me? In person, and then like you can't like read their body language either. So I guess that's sucky. Like, that's sucky. It's been like even just like the audio call. Like, I want to see your face when you telling me what's going on, because I need to be able to read body and emotional cues. This is the shit that helped me identify when somebody's lied to me all my life. So I need to be able to know, hey. And then like I said, people got great imaginations all of a sudden. They be making shit up in their head. And the imaginations of a really kind. Like, they would tear you up, okay? And I mean, ultimately, loving long distance works if you want it to work. It works if you work it. Like, you put the effort in, you're trying for it, it's going to happen for you. And I say do it. If you are such a lover girl like me, baby, then do it. I say, Gary, put your whole heart on your sleeve. Great show. Great show. I feel like you only love, you know, I feel like it is better to love than to never have loved it all. But sometimes I don't want my feelings hurt either, you know? So I do. I mean, I can say that I agree with everything that I've researched about this subject, everything that I'm experienced with this subject. This is like actively going on in my life. I will be doing a part 2 because I told y'all I didn't plan our whole lives together. So I will probably do a part 2 when I get back from my trip to let you guys know how that shit went. Because I just know it's going to be fucking phenomenal. I just know. Who gonna do me something? Nobody. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fucking great. In fact, he do music. I might be able to talk him into being a guest on my podcast. But who gonna do me something? Because I'm not telling y'all who he is anyways. Unless y'all be watching my Instagram, then y'all won't know. Okay? So go follow me. Go follow me and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube. Okay? So, like I said, there's a lot that goes on with it. You got to genuinely want it. You got to work through it. And you got to do your thing. So do your big one, y'all. Do your big one. Y'all super duper big one. All right. And you got to make sure that you love with discernment, guys. Loving someone from afar is one of the bravest things that you could ever do. And y'all, I'm a big girl. Y'all know I'm brave. Y'all know I'm brave. Like I said, who's gonna do me something? Glock, boom. But it requires a lot of patience, a lot of faith, a lot of emotional maturity, resistance. That's not the word I want to say. That's not the word I want to say. I'm looking at the word. I'm saying it wrong. And communication and sacrifice. But yeah, sit in the box, cat. Sit in the box. And courage. It does not mean suffering. All right. Love should feel like warmth, not survival. Lord, it's not supposed to be a fight. It's not. So if you love someone, so if your love feels heavy today, let this be information that love teaches us, reveals us, and breaks us open. No matter what the case may be, right? It's not about just who you love, but how you treat them while you're loving. All right. So if you stay, just stay because it feeds you. If you go because you choose your peace. And whichever road you choose to walk, do it knowing you deserve love that feels close, even when the distance exists. Okay? You hear me? Who gonna do me something? Okay? Anywho, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. Loving with a distance. Yes, this is Loving Long Distance, episode 28. We're making make sense, and I normally be going for a whole hour, but I'm pretty much done with this because I want to go stare at his face and get on his nerves, and then get on my other live streams. So I love you guys. Oh, I do have a guest coming on this week. This is here, kitty. This is this Tina, and she just won't stay on my business. I do have a surprise guest. I'm not telling y'all who it is. Coming on Friday. Is it this Friday? It might be next Tuesday. But I do have a surprise guest. Oh, no. It is this Friday. It's this Friday. Yeah. I never got that man his flyer. I'm going to have to send it to him today. Anywho. I do have a guest on Friday, and we're going to talk with that guy. He is a music artist in the Pittsburgh area. As well as he's been in a few movies. He's actually organized quite a few events. You need to FaceTime when you're done ASAP. You want me to FaceTime you? I got you. Got you, sissy. And that's it, yeah. Because who gonna do me something? I'll let you guys. Bye. Like I said, yeah. Clock that T. Anywho, he on the phone. Let me ask him. Babe, you want to say anything? Want to say anything about my podcast?
Say what?
Do you want to say anything about loving long distance on my podcast?
All right.
No? You want to say
Yeah, I
something?
said all right.
There y'all. Hold on. Let me open my screen. There him go, y'all. There him go.
Who's that?
Santa's home.
Hi.
Santa's
Hi, sir. All that stuff there. Yep. Because I'm getting off here, y'all. Like, y'all, bye. I was going back.